Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be going over all the severe weather events that are going to be taking place throughout the United States. I like to zoom out and kind of look at everything as a whole because a lot of these storms that come in, they come in from the west. Um, it could be northwest, it could be southwest, west. Um, and the reason why I started this channel is one, I'm very passionate about weather, and two, I got tired of, like my apps on my phone not being very accurate because I work outside all the time. And, they only give you a 15-minute heads up if there's severe weather coming in your direction. And what happened is a lot of these times, like, you pull your weather phone up and it says sunny all day, and then 15 minutes later you have a tornado watch, in effect. So I got tired of that. I was just like, I'm just gonna be able to do this stuff and be able to, give people notice on when these storms are coming in, because your local weather apps on your phone only give you 15 minutes in advance. Hey, there's a tornado watch coming in. So at least with this channel, what I'm doing is trying to give you a little bit more heads up notice. Early this week, we don't have like anything super crazy. We do have a couple areas where we are going to watch. Um, this is just a reflectivity of where all the storms are taking shape right now. We do have this storm out here in the Midwest working its way east. This area has just been hit with a lot of rain, a lot of the tropical waves moving through Mexico, or Atlantic Mexico, working its way up. We also have a lot of hurricanes developing out here. Sometimes they get pushed up here on the Pacific, it makes its way into the jet stream, gets caught, and then it comes in the United States, where usually we have a lot of severe weather taking shape. So right now we also have an area over here that's just getting hit with a lot of rain this week. Florida, if you're over here where Debbie had impacted, you're going to get a lot of rain just because there's a lot of moisture from all the rain impact. Um, so the biggest storms that do catch my eye, uh, you know, is going to be this storm here in the middle. There is a couple areas um, where we could see potential some tornadoes. We also have another pocket out here on the east side, and there's another one over here. Not really super crazy about this area, but it is potential. It does. We do have tornado signatures, in these areas. So let me show you exactly where these areas are going to be. I can't, you know, tell you exactly when and what time. I can kind of give you a time frame, but I can't really tell you exactly when. But today, this is the storm moving through the Midwest here, and I wish I'd quit doing that. Stop. All right. So tonight, I see an area here on the corner of where uh, Missouri is. We also have Oklahoma, Arkansas. Um, we could see potentially 100-mile-an-hour winds right there in the circle. Just lots of wind blowing in directions there. That is a potential area that I think we could see some possible areas to, kind of look at tonight. Um, Now out here, we do have an area where we're watching, and it's going to be like in Oklahoma, some parts of Texas tonight. Could be seeing some possible tornadoes. And so tonight, we have a lot of this severe weather. This is our jet streams that are moving through. And this is just where this storm likes to take shape. Usually a lot of these storms that move through, they move in with the jet streams. We have wind blowing towards them. it just amplifies them. And so it'd be tonight going into tomorrow, um, Missouri, Illinois, um, you know, these areas here in blue, we're going to have a lot of wind shear, a lot of wind blowing in these particular areas. And then usually when these jet streams get pushed down, it's when we get a lot of wind shear. So now out here on the East Coast, our models are saying, right here where Oklahoma, I'll show you here in just a second. So this is our tornado outlook for the day. So this goes out this morning, this tornado outlook here in this area, particularly just because we have this jet stream getting pushed down. And we also have a lot of wind blowing in this area. And then if you go down over here to the East Coast, we have wind blowing in this area. And we do have 100-mile-an-hour winds blowing in here tonight. So, and there are supercells, particularly over here. Let me show you another graph here. So this is our supercell graph here. We do have supercells available in this area, today. So it's a favorable environment. However, don't take 70-mile-an-hour winds is not 70, 80-mile-an-hour winds are not a big deal. I mean, it could create anywhere between an F0, EF0 to EF1 tornado, and usually they start, stronger tornadoes do start off little, and if there's a lot of wind shear, we could be seeing a lot of activity depending on all the ingredients in the air. But we do have some supercell activity in this area in particular. All week, I mean, we do have some strong supercells moving in, particularly there, going in all week, like here. So later this week, we're going to have, Wednesday looks like it might be a strong, severe day for Kansas. Kansas might get hit. Nebraska, some parts of Nebraska. I was going to show you another model here. Show you where all of our tornado perimeters are today. So this is going into tonight here. So we do have some tornado perimeters in this area over here in Missouri, Nebraska, Wyoming, Colorado. We do have some supercells out here on the East Coast too. Like, you can barely see them, but they're going to be visible. They're out here, North Carolina, South Carolina. It's possible we could see these tornadoes. Now, today's chances are very low because these are not super strong. If they are going to be dropping down, they might be brief. They might be on the ground for a few moments. Sometimes the EF1s, I could see them being down on the ground for a few miles to a few minutes. It doesn't, don't ever take them lightly. EF1s can still create a lot of damage. Don't ever think, an EF1, 100-mile-an-hour winds would never do any sort of damage to your home. Can rip your shingles off, can blow the windows out of your home, can rip your door off, garage doors off, can move your car around. Don't ever think that these storms won't do any sort of damage. Um, so then let's take a look at. So we did have the one tornado down yesterday. Total 71 reports, 47 wind reports, 23 um, hail reports, 3 considered large report, like large hail. I'll walk you through a couple areas for going into tomorrow. So we're still going to have a lot more activity going on out here in the Central Plains, Southern Plains. Nothing super crazy that I'm seeing today and tomorrow. Now, very rarely do we ever see tornadoes develop. I mean, we could see some tornadoes develop out here, um, but it's unlikely. I mean, maybe, but we don't really see that very often. Um, out here, it's very uncommon that these areas get hit with tornadoes just because it's very dry out here. You have a lot more grass out here, more moisture. So, but Wednesday looks crazy to me. I think Wednesday we might start seeing some more heavier winds. Talking 100-mile-an-hour winds through Colorado. We could see something go on out there because there are some parts of Colorado that can get hit. Yeah, because I think the one that hit yesterday, I think it hit somewhere around this boundary line right here between Colorado and Kansas. So nothing crazy going on today and tomorrow. I don't see anything crazy going on, but Wednesday and on moving forward till this weekend, we do see a lot of activity with the supercells getting stronger. So we might be seeing some more severe weather taking shape later this week, just to kind of keep your eye out. And the areas we're going to be focusing on are going to be the Central Plains. So make sure to subscribe, and I'm going to keep you updated with the latest severe weather events that's going to be taking place. I post videos every day. So if you want to know where all the severe weather is going to take shape, subscribe, and I'll get you the latest severe weather news. Don't forget to like the video, comment down below if you have questions. So anyways, thank you for your time, and we'll have some more severe weather taking shape going into this week.